Hey, Shalom Yasharallah, which means peace, Israel. I'd like to start off by giving our praises and honor and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, Yahweh. Thou be the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or Ahaya. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya. And the Rachakodash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I'd like to give them honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone who have learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation until the hopeful elect, until you believe the listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai continue to bless you in your households. I'm the brother Zakar, coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the Lord's elect. And just going onto the collapse of Babylon, okay? You know, these nations are starting to get tired of America, which that's Babylon, mystery Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. These other nations are starting to get tired of this place because they feel like they're getting the short end of the stick, okay? And they're about to come against this place, man, because like I said, they're getting tired. Okay, you got these, they're so-called allies of this place getting hit with tariffs, okay? And ultimately, it's going to be us regular, everyday people that's going to get hit by this, man. So let's go into it. Ontario, which is in Canada, imposed this 25% surcharge on electricity exports to the U.S. Hold on a second. All right. So Ottawa, Reuters. The Canadian province of Ontario is imposing a 25% surcharge on electricity to New York State, Michigan, and Minnesota to protest against U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs on Canada, Premier Doug Ford said on Monday, which is today. Okay, this article came out like within the last hour. Okay, so this is fairly, new news. All right. And, Canada, I want to say they're over a majority of the electricity that's in the northern states. So if Canada decides to, pull the plug on this place, that's it. That is it. And then what? President Trump's tariffs are a disaster for the U.S. economy. Right, because it's going to make everything get higher for us. They're making life more expensive for the American families and businesses, Ford said in the statement. Until the threat of tariffs is gone for good, Ontario won't back down. We shall stand strong, use every tool in our toolkit to do whatever it takes to protect Ontario. Right. And like I said, these nations said enough is enough. All right. They said that the hammer of the earth, America, is, it can't be, bullying people no more, man. They starting to stand up to it. Ford said the government had told the province independent electrical system operator that any generator selling electricity to the U.S. was now required to add a 25% surcharge, valued at $10 per megawatt hour to the cost of power. Ooh. At this level, the surcharge will generate revenue of $300,000 to $400,000 per day, the statement said. Okay, so that's the end of the article right there. Let's jump into some scriptures. But just let me. Alrighty, so let's jump into some scriptures real quick. It's gonna be something quick and straight to the point. Okay, let's go to Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16, and it reads: "In the 10 horns which thou sawest," represents NATO and the EU, which represents NATO, "which thou sawest upon the beast," this beast system, NATO and the EU, "these shall hate the whore. It shall make her desolate and naked. It shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." Right. By way of them nukes, those missiles, okay? And they, eating the flesh is, by them starting to back away and turning themselves, man, and stop dealing with this place like that. i.e., them counter tariffs, them surcharges. Okay, that's a way of them, making her desolate, naked, and eating at her flesh, man. Let's go here. Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 37. Ezekiel 16:35. Wherefore, O harlot, hear the word of Yahweh. Okay. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because thy filthiness was poured out, and thy nakedness discovered through thy whoredoms with thy lovers, these other nations, and with all the idols of thy abominations, and by the blood of thy children, which thou did give unto them. Behold, therefore, I will gather all thy lovers, with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all them that thou hast loved, and all them that thou hast hated. I will even gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see all thy nakedness. And this is what's starting to happen now to America. Okay, a lot of these other nations are starting to see the fraud that this place is. Okay, seeing that they got duped. Verse 38, and I will judge thee as a woman that break wedlock and shed blood are judged. And I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy. And I will also give thee into their hand, and they shall throw down thy eminent place, and shall break down thy high places. They shall strip thee also of thy clothes, and shall take their fair jewels, and leave thee naked and bare, going into your resources. Okay, this place is literally getting broken and stripped down, man. Okay, they shall also bring up a company against thee, and they shall stone thee with stones and thrust thee through with their swords, going into these different nations that's going to come up and invade this place, man. All right, you already got some in here. They ultimate Trojan horse play, opening the borders, and they came right on in with these other migrants, man. Sleeper cells. And they shall burn thy houses with fire and execute judgment upon thee in the sight of men and women. And I will cause thee to cease from playing the harlot, and thou shalt give no hire anymore. So, yeah, man, how about some Shai breaking this place down, and rightfully so, man. Okay, because this place is hell. It's literal hell on earth. And hey, we're thankful and proud that Yahweh Bashim Shai is stripping this place down. Okay. Go here. One of my favorites. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Payback. Okay, payback for everything she done did to the nation of Israel, first and foremost. Crucifying Yahushua, Xing them out. What they doing unto the earth, defiling the earth and the land. Okay, they got to pay for that. Verse 7, Babylon, which Babylon is referring to America, have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. That wine, philosophies. Okay. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And that's why they're turning against her, because they're pissed off and they're tired. They're tired of getting the short end of the stick from the big bully America. All right. Bear with me a second. All righty. Damn job. All right. Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen, destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. And right, that's why they're trying to do everything they can to make America great again. They're trying to put that bomb on this place. Okay, but what does the scripture say? Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. So there's no healing this place. This is it. This is done. This is the curtain call. Yahweh Shah's finna come back and take this place down. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. And they were coming to that time where these heathen nations, they're gonna, start going back to their places. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. So I got one more I need to grab. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. Number start at verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Right. These Edomites, okay, those that are in control, you can see that they're not upright. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, that philosophy, those false doctrines. He is a proud man. These Edomites are proud as hell, neither keeper at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Right? There's no satisfying them. That's why they're going all over the world taking everything. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Right. Salakia. That thick clay goes into the Hebrew word abadia, which goes into debt. All right. And these nations are about to come and collect their debt, man. They, like I said, like I'm going to keep saying, they tired. Going, these Edomites, they're going around taking out the land, okay, extracting the resources, and the people of that land not really getting squat. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee in a wake, that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Right, the spoils. These other nations, they about to get their lick back. Verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of them that dwelleth therein. Woe to him that coveted an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Right? And don't they set their nest on high? The space station, trying to go to the moon and the stars. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that builded a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. And that's how he built this place up, man. Behold, it is not of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for the very vanity. Right? And how did this place America get built? Out the blood, sweat, and tears of the Israelites, which consists primarily of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. You also have the Israelite foreigners who are likened unto a speckled bird, who look like the heathen nations because they've been scattered to the heathen nations. But the bloodline and lineage goes back onto Jacob by way of their fathers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there, man. I pray and hope this lesson has been edifying, man. The beast is starting to separate himself from the horde, man. So with that, giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.